Afternoon. Going on a little walk here in the park back in Phoenix. Just a quick, I think, document of this moment because I think it's a realization and a turning point. Realization of a turning point coming up. And man, this is why I like to make these videos, is so that I can rewatch them to see these turning points. I just had a call with somebody and we talked about YouTube and strategies and things like that. I got some very insightful insights from him, and he gave me some very good advice that I appreciated. And what I realized and learned is that I am at a kind of tipping point in my life, a tipping point in the launch of this product, the launch of this software that I'm making. And the next chapter, or I guess what is required of me to get over this tipping point is going to be getting over fears and getting over limiting beliefs. Because I don't think my current, something has to change, period. And so I'm still in this kind of feedback gathering phase of my software before more launching it publicly. And part of that launching publicly is going to require making content, just because that is the way to do it nowadays. And so something about my content strategy, broadly speaking, is going to change and has to change. But and so I'm gonna need to figure out a new kind of strategy and process going forward. And I realized that change is uncomfortable and hard, and it is not, I guess, natural. And so I'm thinking, well, I fear, here's just an example. One of the things that I'm thinking about doing is just making more packaged videos that will potentially perform better, do well with search, and kind of attract more of the target audience that I'm looking to attract. And these videos don't do that and aren't that style and aren't designed in that way. And so one of the things that I'm fearing is that I make a video that's like, how I did this and came up with a whole bunch of video ideas, or like how I built this software, and actually spending time on editing it and scripting it. And then, but I don't want to lose my authentic feel. And also, look at these birds. I'm gonna butcher this. They look like parakeets, I think. But they're real. Anyway, I don't know what I just said. I fear that I lose my authentic feel and style of, like I was talking about this 2 nights ago, I think. The nuance of life on YouTube. Maintaining authenticity and relatability. And so I want to balance this documenting more of my journey that can attract a potentially wider audience, but also maintaining authenticity and relatability. And so I can feel the fear of moving into this, but that's why I said, I think this chapter, like I'm on this edge, I'm on this turning point of, there's gonna be a tipping point in a couple days, weeks, where I go, okay, close the chapter, I did what I needed to do, I got what I needed, now we need to move into the next phase to get where I wanna go. And it's gonna require breaking down the limiting beliefs that I have and the fears of just doing what I need to. I don't even know what I need to do. That's why I'm hesitating. Figuring out what those fears are and limiting beliefs, and getting over them. So I can smell the other side, though. It's right there. And why I wanted to make this video about this topic is because I know that I'm gonna rewatch this video in a couple of months, years, decades, and see, because I will have the context of the future, and see this point in the broader context of my journey. And that's just gonna be so cool, because right now all I see is cloudy uncertainty, but in the future everything is clear. And that's so cool. But I have to take action in order for that to be true. So anyway, see you tomorrow.